Hi everyone, it's PhDSimmer here and welcome back to another update of the 5-year legacy challenge. If you don't know what this is a game I am playing. I started off playing it off screen in my own time and then I started to stream on Twitch. It's a legacy challenge, so it's 10 generations. We are currently just about to finish generation 4. And I've been providing little update videos. There is a whole playlist with the update videos if you want to find out more. But in this legacy challenge, we work our way through each of the Sims 4 expansion and game packs in order of release. So the first generation was focused on get to work and outdoor retreat. Second generation was focused on get together and spa day. Third generation was focused on dine out. And this fourth generation is focused on city living. Our sim is called Abby Cranfield and she comes from a long line of Cranfields. We started with a sim called Brooke, then we played with her daughter Charlotte, then we played with her daughter Chloe, and now we're playing with her daughter Abby. I also post all the screenshots on my Tumblr page if you like to read Tumblrs and Simblers and things like that. That's all linked down below, as is my second YouTube channel, which goes through the on there the Twitch streams of the Gen 2, 3 and 4 are all there. So yeah, if you want to find out backstories and stuff, you can check those videos out. This is Abby Cranfield, and she is what do we say? So she is a kleptomaniac, she's hot-headed, and she's vegetarian. She has the city native aspiration that we need to complete that. She is also not allowed to have a job until she becomes an adult, and then she would join politics career. And she has to do the charity branch of the politics career. She doesn't have to complete it, but she has to be in that branch. So we need to get to about level 5. Abby was very rebellious as a child. She was a bit of a naughty kid. She skipped school a lot. She got very bad grades in school. And she basically has survived, really, after her mother's death by stealing, which is not great, but it makes a lot of money. So she's been stealing TVs and computers and statues and things from rich Sims houses, and she's managed to get herself a really nice penthouse apartment in the city. She's got her own family now, but she has just become an adult. So she's going to start to see the error of her ways and get into charity, basically into politics and charity. And she's just aged up, and we will give her a makeover on stream, I think the next stream, because she's still dressed very like how she was as a teenager and a young adult. So now that she's joining the politics career, and she's going to stop stealing and try to be less hot-headed and argumentative and not have so many enemies, and yeah, just kind of like have a bit of a turnaround, I guess. So I'll show you her outfits as they are currently. I think most of these you would have seen before if you've seen the update videos. Those are her everyday outfits. These are her formal outfits, her athletic wear, her sleepwear, her party wear, if it will load, come on, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather wear, and her cold weather wear. She did get a tattoo. I was going to get her more tattoos and piercings actually throughout her life, but we never really got around to it, and don't know why. But anyway, so that's Abby's outfits. And in the last update video, I think she had 2 kids. She now has 3 children. Her mother has passed, her father has passed away, her stepfather, who she very much saw as a father figure in her life, has passed. Her eldest sisters are now elders, which is so crazy. So if you know the family, Genevieve and Mackenzie are elders, and her younger siblings are married, and yeah, she's one of 5 children, and she's kind of in the middle. She's also the odd one out because all of her siblings have the same father apart from her. She is a result of her mother's affair with a chef. Her mother ran a 5-star restaurant and had an affair with a chef, and she is the daughter. So she's a bit of the odd one out, so to speak. But I think that's kind of why she rebelled and acted out. She felt like she wasn't really part of the family, and she moved and lived on her own with her mum while her siblings lived with her stepfather, who she saw as a father. But anyway, hopefully life is about to be turned around for Abby. So let me introduce you to her children. You might have seen them in the last stream, but they have aged up, and she's also had another child. So this is Jacob Cranfield. He is so cute. I freaking love this hair on him. These are his outfits. He's very cute. So that's Jacob. And then her second son, who has a different father, His father is actually a spellcaster, which is kind of cool. This is Percy Cranfield. He is good and he's self-assured and he has the painter extraordinaire aspiration. And I chose that because when he was a kid, he was very artistic and he used to draw pictures quite a lot on his activity table. So this is Percy. I absolutely adore Percy. I think he turned out so cute as a teen. Just flick through his outfits for you. He's adorable. And then they have, I'll show you her pets before we go to her third child, who's going to be the heir for the next generation. So this is Bonnie the dog, and we also have Clyde the cat. We decided Bonnie and Clyde would be quite fun because obviously she was a bit of a rebel and a kleptomaniac and stole and things like that. So her third child is Diana Cranfield. Diana will continue the legacy, being the heir for Generation 5, which is surrounded by around Parenthood pack. She actually, so her and her brother Percy have the same father. Jacob has a different father. And she actually inherited the spellcaster... What do you call it? You know what I mean? She's actually a spellcaster where her brother did not inherit that. So that's kind of interesting. And Diana also looks way more like her father. I think she's got her mum's hair colour, but she's got her dad's skin tone, eyes, I think. And she also obviously has that spellcaster trait. So this is Diana. I'll just show you her outfits. She's obviously a toddler, so things are going to change, but she is so cute. She's basically inherited her mum's hair colour, and all of the generations have had this dark brown hair. Actually, I think all of the heirs have had that hair colour, which is kind of cool. It's definitely a dominant trait in this family. Let me show you, continue showing the outfits. So this is her formal wear, sleepwear, her party. Oh, my game seems to not want to load today. Oh, there you go. There's a party wear. Weird. Very slow today. Her swimwear, her hot weather, and her cold weather. She's absolutely freaking adorable. I can't wait to see Diana age up and take over this legacy. She's going to be doing Parenthood, as I said, and I think the spellcaster trait is going to come in quite useful actually doing Parenthood. I think that's going to be quite good. The family has expanded beyond belief. So if you remember the last update, this is Genevieve and Mackenzie, who are the older sisters. I'm going to give them makeovers now, they're elders as well. Unfortunately, I didn't have any children, which is kind of sad. This is these two guys are the fathers of Abby's 3 children. These guys are, this is Abby's younger brother and his wife. She just currently has a suntan right now. Then this is Abby's younger sister and her partner. So yeah, these are the 3 siblings. Then I'll show you who these people are in a moment. And let's show you, so in the last update video, we lived in this apartment here. We now, we live with our sisters and our children. And now we've moved and she lives on her own. So I'll show you her apartment because I really like it. It's a penthouse in the Arts District, which I'd never played on this lot before. I've never really played in a penthouse apartments, really, like long term, that I can remember. Obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, I probably am. But yeah, she basically has continued to be a kleptomaniac right up until the point that she's become an adult now. So she managed to get some money in the bank. Okay, so it's called Fountain View Penthouse for those. Oh my god, we just got the pop-up for Legacy Player. What? What does it say? What does it say? Play a household for 10 generations or more. Well, I haven't, so I don't know why that's popped up. This game is so weird sometimes. Let me go into build mode so I can change the day. It's got similar vibes to our old place, just FYI. But we decorated this on stream as well. It was super fun. I think it took 2 streams or maybe 3 streams. I can't remember. I'm a bit slow. But yes, it's basically a penthouse apartment in the Arts District. And this is her kitchen / dining room. And it is similar to her old apartment actually, with the black counters and the glass table and stuff. But I just like that look, so I kept it. So there's a... Oh, that needs to be centered. Hold on. I don't know why that's not centered. How annoying. Anyway, so this is her dining room and her kitchen, which I really like. Also got a place for the cat, for Clyde. We've got some family photos up. I do need to put some more up, I think, and sort them out a bit because they're a bit of a mess. Outside we have a barbecue area, and we have a little hot tub area. And also around the back we have a basketball court because Jacob's very into basketball and football. He's quite sporty. And we got a little green wall area here, which is so cute. And one of the big sliding eco doors, which is like my favourite doors ever. I love them. This is Diana's bedroom in here. She's got like the little teddy bear rug. I have to say this apartment's a bit strange because when you put the walls half off down, they kind of all go down. It's a bit weird. But this is her bedroom with her teddy bear rug and her giant teddy bear. This is not interactable like Bluffy and stuff is, but it fits the vibe. So that's Diana's bedroom. This is the living room, which I think is adorable. Absolutely adorable. We've obviously got our lift because it's a penthouse. So that's that. This is Abby's bedroom. A bit more mature than her last bedroom, actually, if you remember her last room. It's a bit more mature. So this is her bedroom. And this is her ensuite bathroom. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, like I said, we've got some more pictures on the wall and stuff. So cute. I can't remember who half these Sims are, to be honest. Some of the older pictures. This is Jacob's room, which I really love, the blue and the orange colour scheme. And he's got his sports things on the wall. He's got his gaming computer, skateboard. That's not functional, it's just decorative. But I will be looking to get that mod. Have you seen that mod where the Sims can skateboard? X-Urban Sims reviewed it if you haven't checked that out. It's very cool. So this is Jacob's room, which I think looks like such a cool teenage boy's room. I think it's cool. This is, we need to give this a makeover because this is Percy's room, but obviously he has aged up, so I will be giving his room a little bit of a makeover because he's now a teen. Then we have another bathroom in here with the corner tub, which I really like, and that's pretty much the apartment. So it's a bit smaller than the last one, but I think it's much better. It fits much better. And when we move to generation 5, which is Diana's generation when she ages up, we have to move to Oasis Springs. So that's part of the rules. So we will be leaving this apartment, and we've spent quite a long time in the city actually, because most of Diana generation 3 was in the city. Most of generation 4 has been in the city as well. So it'll be nice to go back to suburban living, I guess. Okay, so let me show you where we are on track for the rules. So one thing she has to do is complete her aspiration. So I haven't really done much since the last update video. She still needs to light fireworks at the Human Hygiene Festival. She needs to donate to a protester, kiss someone at the Romance Festival. She needs to light fireworks at the, Humour and Hijinks Festival, She needs to donate to a protester, kiss someone at the Romance Festival, complete a mural at the Art Centre. That should be pretty easy. She needs to master the singing skill, which she has done, and I've been working on that because I knew that was coming. She needs to win a contest at GeekCon, which I'm going to struggle with, and live in an apartment worth 100,000. Her apartment's worth quite a bit of money, but I don't think it's 100,000 just yet. I think it's it says 77,800. So we're not far off. We're getting there. Yeah, her aspiration's going pretty well. We're about to get her to join politics in the next stream I'm going to do, and she will work her way up to being in the charity branch, which is level 5. So she hasn't done that yet. But as I said, she actually has maxed the mischief skill, the singing skill, the cooking skill, and she's doing really well in charisma, parenting, painting, and fitness. So she's doing pretty damn good in her skills. So I'll just read you out the description. It says, "You're the odd one out of the family and raised by your mother alone in the big city. As a chef and foodie, your mother disapproves of your vegetarian lifestyle. You love it in San Myshuno, though, especially since you befriended the guys who hang around outside your apartment and play basketball. They're a bad influence on you, and you find yourself skipping school and getting into trouble a lot. Perhaps it's just your way of getting attention from your mother, who is busy running her restaurant. You eventually grow up and straighten out your ways and decide to pursue a career in politics, enabling you to help kids growing up in the city." So that's kind of the description for this generation. Okay, so for the rules, we need to remain in San Myshuno our whole life and complete the city native aspiration, which we're working on. We need to attend all the festivals at least once and grab some swag to prove it. I think there might be we've definitely been to Romance, we've definitely been to Humour and Hijinks. I don't think we've been to GeekCon, and we've definitely been to the Spice Festival as well. Don't allow your school grade to go above a C. Definitely did that. Skip school whenever you feel like it and have 2 character values in the red by the time you age up to young adult. We definitely did all of that. Steal items add up to the value of £10,000. She stole way more than £10,000 worth of stuff. Easy peasy. Graffiti at least 1 pavement and wall in San Myshuno. We did that. Join any protest you see happening and start some of your own. We did that. Move out of your apartment as soon as you become a young adult and have at least one child by the time you are halfway through your young adult life stage. She definitely did that. She's had 3 kids in her young adult years. Jacob and Percy, I think, were before she was halfway. Have at least 2 enemies before you age up into an adult. She's got tons of enemies. Nobody likes this girl. Do not have a job until you reach adulthood, so make money any way you can, including stealing. We have done that. We haven't got a job to this moment, and we have done very well. And we're about to get our job. When you reach adulthood, join the politics career. You don't need to complete this career, but you must reach level 5 and choose the charity branch. Basically, that's the only task we've got left. We also need to complete the snow globe and city poster aspirations collection, which we did. So the only thing we got to do now to finish this generation is get her to level 5 of politics, choose the charity branch, and then we can just focus on getting Diana aged up so she could start parenthood, which can be so fun. I'm so excited for that. In terms of her relationships, this girl's had a messy love life, I have to say. She's got many enemies. Lots of people hate her. Most of them have died now. Look how many people have died in this Let's Play. I probably need to, like, clear the deck. That sounds really bad, but you know what I mean. But these are her current relationships. So Vince is the father of Jacob. She's not really that fussed about him anymore. They're kind of like, they're a bit hot on and off. Like, I think they haven't really been together for a long time. But he still comes around every now and again. Aiden, she still sees quite regularly, and Rebecca, she was seeing regularly until she moved to this apartment. We haven't really caught up with her yet, but maybe we will. Maybe we won't. I don't know. She's very open. I can see her sadly being alone in her older age. I find that quite sad, but that's how I see Abby. Jacob actually has some romance. He is dating a guy called Ed Rosebrush, who is so cute. They're adorable. So Jacob has a boyfriend. Percy hasn't got any romantic relationships yet because he is only just aged up to a teen. Doesn't really have that many friends, which is a bit sad, so we need to work on that. And obviously Diana's a toddler, so she doesn't really know anyone, but she's okay with her dad. She loves her mum. So yeah, and I can't believe she's gonna be a spellcaster. I'm so excited for that. I never expected to have a spellcaster in the early generations, because there is a realm of magic generation, but I never expected to have a spellcaster before we got there. But I'm excited for it. I think it's going to work. I think it's definitely going to work with parenthood. You know, I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited. I do stream this once a week. Generally it's on a Tuesday, but if you want to join my Discord for announcements, because I don't stick to a schedule, I'm terrible. I try to, but I don't. So my links to my Discord, my Tumblr page, my Twitch, everything like that are down below, and the playlist if you want to catch up with all the other update videos. If you enjoyed this, do leave a big thumbs up, drop your comment suggestions down below, and let me know if you're playing this challenge and how far you've got. I would absolutely love to hear about that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.